Slug it out. Moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Eric Karros, who you focused on. Brandon Perry will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Don't be afraid. Let it fly one time.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. These Marlins, ZK, as they take the field here this afternoon.
Let it
come
fly
out
right
of the
here.
gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah,
and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, a mistake with location there as that changeup is drilled to left field. And that'll be one he'll regret as that ball is well out of here, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can.
Come on, big guy.
Stepping in, Brandon Perry. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Guillen. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Orlando Feliz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, get yourself right here.
Sign, 0-2 pitch on its way. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Perry going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But not before.
Hey, let it fly.
Brandon Perry strides into the box now.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Over the wall back in the opening frame.
Here we go, kid.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Hey, let her fly. Let her fly.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Guillen moves over, 1 out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
Stand in
right
again
here,
as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go. Here we go.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bohr will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2. Brandon Perry strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
I see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog. Touch up for us, right guy, right play.
4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides. Daniel Murphy gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead. But the double play is in order.
Definitely trying to pitch for the ground ball right here. And as a hitter,
dig.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. And guys, the Nationals were given an excellent start here by the gentleman you see in action there, Max Scherzer. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game. Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and Nationals Park here in Washington. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Brandon Perry comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Brandon Perry.
In there at the knees, strike one. These Rockies,
on,
Eric Karros.
I think we'll see a sharper focus
Hey,
here
you
on
got
this
it. No one better. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, one pitch.
I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
On the ground up the middle. He's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone. Brandon Perry will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple
come on,
pitches,
baby.
too.
See
That's
it.
great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side.
Hey, one away.
Digging in to try it again. DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Number 27 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Strike him out. Clutch up for us right now. Hey, we got one.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the 3-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Perry racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Chad Bettis digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip
down now.
home.
Here we go.
This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Swing and a looper to left. Perry is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Brandon Perry will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
And he lays off there 1-0.
They see it and drive it. Let's go.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of
Hey, let
that
her fly up there,
curveball
huh?
right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
Oh, baby, see it, drive it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Hey, one time right
Full
now.
count now. 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right
3-2.
here. Need you right here, kid.
High and deep to
Come on, ball, get out of
straightaway
here.
right.
Get out of here.
Back goes Gonzalez. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and
Right
breaks
here,
for
find the
third.
ball.
And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So stepping in, Nolan Arenado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
One away.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Perry looks up, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Rockies move out in front now. Number 27 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, come on now.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Perry going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Brandon Perry will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Just short, hit hard. Wow, a flip to second for one. On to Carter. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 8th inning coming up. Nolan Arenado will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. This is in the air to left field. Perry shading to his right. One down.
Cut, hold it.
This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit.
Cut, hold.
Brandon Perry struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0 for.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
Find a way to climb out of it.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
Fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he's already wearing an 0 for 4. And he ain't going to make it a 1 for 5 swinging at pitches like that.
And a fastball there is inside as that one
get
backed
your
him
pitch
up
up
a
there.
bit.
Come on now.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
And there's a called strike.
Hey, I need you right here, one
now
time.
They're down to their final strike this afternoon. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
You watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move.
Hey,
That's
see
how
it
good
drive
his
it.
stuff
See
is.
it drive it.
Liner towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, you know this is going to be a tough 4 games, no question about it. So you can bet they're a happy bunch to come in and steal the opener here on the road.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top, 5-3. So long from Washington. Nighttime baseball now from the district as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Brandon Perry comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder.
Let's go now. One time.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And it's been a great start to this road trip so far. They've won 4 of the first 5 games. Normally, even if you just play 500 ball on the road, you'll do fine. So they're exceeding that number and then some.
Hey, get your pitch up
Not a
there.
bad
Let's go.
pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. LeMahieu backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He comes into this one with a ridiculous on-base percentage.
Brandon Perry gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Number 27 ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side.
Hey, like you can't up
Brandon
there, huh?
Perry will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball.
All right, one
Think
time
about
right
hitting
here.
the line drive right back up the middle.
Drove that one.
Solid
Attaboy.
base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Or maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Anthony Rendon
Wait for a
steps
good
in
one, huh?
with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
High in the air into shallow left center. Hara has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Bryce Harper will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 1 and the Rockies nothing. Now to the plate, Brandon Perry. He singled his last time up.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
And that's
Hey,
inside
great take
for a
right
ball,
there.
1-0.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Dallas moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here. Gio Gonzalez. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
For the victorious.
Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Brandon Perry comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Brandon Perry.
And that misses for ball 1. These Rockies, Eric Karros, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
your
not
pitch
going
right
to be
here.
a
Let's go.
4-game sweep thanks to the loss yesterday, but they can still make it 3 out of 4 with a win here. I think they're in a good position to make that a reality.
Got himself a
Count,
2-0
2-1.
fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't
Hey,
think
you
it was
got
by
it. No
design.
one better.
It's
Let's go,
one
kid.
thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but
Hey,
when
let
you
it
miss
fly,
in
let
the
it
zone,
fly.
especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. DJ LeMahieu will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Perry giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. Running hard. He's digging for second. Brandon Perry stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Brandon Perry will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
And a strike to even the count.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out.
Sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Grounded to short. He's got it.
All right, right here. Find the ball.
Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. A golden. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Popped up. Williams is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Chris Carter stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now Carter with a big swing as he lifts this one high in the air out to deep left field. And it's a foul ball according to the ump down the line. Brandon Perry will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
To second for one. On to first, it's a double play as they're
Hey, we got one out here.
Carlos Corcoran is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Come on, big guy.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th. Left fielder.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, wait for yours here.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
1-2.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And no one can get there.
See
it's
it,
a foul
drive
ball.
it. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Drilled right
Throw
back
that
up
one,
the middle.
attaboy.
And that's going to be a base hit. So it's a pinch hit single. And there's your potential tying run aboard to lead off the bottom of the 9th.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight. Just their 6th hit of the game. So now they need to figure out some way to score.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 17 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Hey, your pitch. No one better. Runner,
Runners
runner!
off for second. Bounce to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kid.
Grounded to the left.
Laser.
All right, right here. Find the ball.
But he can't make the play. It's a base hit. He'll come home with it. And the throw in gets away from him. And guys, the Nationals were given an excellent start here by the gentleman you see in action there, Max Scherzer. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For Karros and Steve Lyons and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 3-2. Good night from D.C.
They left 2 men on base.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series. Brandon Perry will come forward now. Back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Eric, these Braves, as they begin here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Solo shot here to left as the Nationals strike first. It's 1-0.
And a good swing right there gets him the first run of the ball game here in the bottom of the first. And we always talk about the importance of getting off to a fast start, so you can be sure they're pretty happy about this one.
Stepping in, Brandon Perry. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us
Drive
here.
it. Let's go, big dog.
He saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
Nope. And this is high,
All right, great take.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Tehran into his motion. Here's the 1-2.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, now.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Brandon Perry digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB.
Dig.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 1. Brandon Perry.
They wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Brandon Perry.
Let it rip right here.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. Right, it's ball 1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Blanco ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the home half of the 8th starts with a leadoff double. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Well, I got to tell you,
Bryce Harper will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3
No one better. Clutch up right now, babe.
He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Hey, halfway. Have a look.
Hit in the air. Valbuena backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first down. Ryan Zimmerman takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And Zimmerman will walk this one, miss for ball 4.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Looking good.
Daniel
no one
Murphy
better up there.
Steps
Here we
in,
go.
working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that misses for ball 4.
Spit on that one right there.
Benito Chavez gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order.
Definitely trying to pitch for the ground ball right here, and as a hitter,
Brandon Perry will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Garcia shading to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of it? Time for baseball now on the show. As you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. Brandon Perry comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Brandon Perry.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Garcia looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He's on a nice little hot streak, batting over 400 in his last 10 games.
Russ Couch will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Moving under it, Perry, 1 away. And with that, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, my man at first, he can really pick it. As an infielder, you got to love being able to throw the ball over there, knowing that.
Brandon Perry will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Brandon Perry will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them.
Oh, baby,
you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Brandon Perry.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Lifted in the air to center field. Blanco on the move, and that retires the side. At the plate, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Here we go. Go on. Go.
Field. Johns going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these.
Hey, keep it going. Your turn.
So stepping in, Anthony Rendon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's a line drive.
Hey, attaboy, wait, stay back, stay through it. Good piece.
Get the job done. It's a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Felipe Guerrero will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play. And it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ball game.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Swing and a looper to left. Perry over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding into the box, Russ Couch. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Up.
Mine.
He'll squeeze this one for the second out. Brandon Perry is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
This is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Counts 1-0.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Liner towards second.
All right, make a turn. Find it.
Find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
So now here's where the game becomes. Anthony Rendon comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, we need you right here. Let's go, kid.
You've got to move that runner to second.
He's going.
So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll
you're
get down for a base
here.
hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
Hey, your turn now. No one better.
Strikeout here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that winning run stays at third.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Ryan Zimmerman comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this game.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
I mean, double plays are such huge rally.
Get out of here. Come on, get out of here.
High in the air out to left. Johns ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Final line score for
Yeah, he was a thorn in their...
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with the runner at... Ryan Webb is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Brandon Perry is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, right fielder.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through when it mattered. Wound up driving in 3 runs, and they were important ones as it helped lead him to the victory.
7-1.
Nighttime baseball now from the district as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals.
Here you go now.
Perry
Come on now.
will dig in
One
now.
time.
Off to a slow start as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. This Marlin Ball Club Arcaros as they begin play here tonight. They're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3.
Ah, baby, you drove that one.
Now that ball
right
is
here,
down
right here.
and
Find the
could
ball.
Score a run. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 9.
Hey, see you,
Daniel
deeper drive.
Murphy
What do you say?
will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Now this is hit not all that hard. Dig. Fielded cleanly, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Scott Williams will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
They see it and drive it. Let's go.
This is in the air out to right field. Stanton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Adani Echeverria will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Mine.
Ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. Jim Lester in now, hopped out in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Perry is underneath this one. This is lifted out to left, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Perry, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire.
Hey, good look. Leave that down there. Good look, huh?
Heels right away.
Chen sets. Here's the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Guillen makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brandon Perry will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
You know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball
he's going.
and putting some decent swings on it.
Hit
Get up
high
out of
and
here.
deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Stanton to the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Derek Norris is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Perry sprinting after it.
Whoa.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Hey, 2 away.
So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Perry has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on.
Hey, get your pitch.
Brandon
Drive it right
Perry
here.
gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
Hit high
Come
and
on,
deep
ball,
out
get
to
up.
left center
Round it,
field.
round it, go, go,
Back
go, go.
goes Ozuna at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Nats have cut it to 1. It's a 3-2 score.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you...
A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Here now is our final line score
He
tonight.
connected on a
First
couple
for
of
the
long
victorious
home
Miami
runs.
Marlins.
Really put his
Four
guys on his back and carried him to the...
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series. Brandon Perry comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, no balls
Hey,
and a
get your
strike.
pitch up
These
there. Come on
Marlins,
now.
EK, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
Anthony Rendon will step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin play.
Here we go.
And he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He's got an on-base percentage over .450 in the last 10 ball games.
Bryce Harper will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
Hey, your
Cozart
pitch. Drive it
sets
deep, huh? Here you
on his
go.
way with the 3-2. Got him. And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, out in that corner outfield spot, a very reliable left fielder. Not somebody that's going to make the great plays, but every routine ball, it's as good as gold.
Ryan Zimmerman will get his first opportunity now, and you
Come on,
can see
baby.
that
Get your pitch
average
up.
pushing
Stay
up
through. Let's
near
go.
350 to start things out. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Smoke toward the hole.
Go, 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 go.
Reined
Dig,
in.
dig, dig.
And
He's
he'll
out.
step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They still trail 1-0. So stepping in, number 23, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Attaboy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike one. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes
That's
the
an
throw
out.
to first. Perry is retired, 2 down now.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish.
Brandon Perry will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a foul popped behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Brandon Perry will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah,
hey, have a good rip up there,
broke
huh?
down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball
pitch,
here.
right here. Let's go, kid.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Nationals have drawn even now at 3-3.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean,
and fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
yeah, he came through with a couple of hits.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this 3-game set between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Brandon Perry will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Hey, you can do it. No one better.
Pauses.
Let's go.
Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. EK, one-year-old ball clubs, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Baez onto the grass, 1 down. And here's how the Nats.
He's been a huge part of this lineup, and right now he's one of the leaders in the National League in the run scored category. So
play the first.
Look for him to make an impact on this game.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Come on, guys.
Addison Russell will lead things off here, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Goes down to get this thing. This is lifted in the air to straightaway left. Perry comes in a few steps as he... Coming to the plate now, Brandon.
Come on, Daddy, like a big dog. Right time, right time.
Lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Great take.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Let's go now. What time?
Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball.
Hey, come on,
it's
big
2-1.
dog, get your pitch.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. 1 time.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Schwarber gonna have to hurry, and he's set down, one away. Brandon Perry heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Here we go now. Come on now.
Ellison's
One time.
ready. First pitch on its way. Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
He's gotten off to a really...
Bryce Harper will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Come on, let it
You
fly
know,
right
I think
here.
he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats.
He's going, he's going.
Seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on.
Hey, nice
Right
rip.
side hit hard, and that's through.
All right,
for
hang
a
on,
hit.
hang on.
And
Right
now
here,
they'll
right
have
here.
runners at the corners to start off the inning. Ryan Zimmerman will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and
Here we
followed
go.
that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Very softly hit to
Find
the
the
left
ball,
side.
find the ball, find the ball.
Second for 1. On to first,
out.
and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from Brandon Perry. Will start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Rizzo. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce.
Brandon
Come on,
Perry
big guy.
stands
One
in.
time.
He got
Here you
under
go.
one and popped out his last time up.
And it was a breaking ball that seemed to fool him and induce that pop-up last time. So he may see a
Here we
steady
go now.
diet of those
One
right
at a time.
here.
And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat. Javier Baez will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit.
one pitch.
They're
Just
not
make your
going down
pitch.
without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, you know what? It's not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double, and even though there's not a lot of outs left, at least they're going to make these guys sweat a little.
And, guys, I think you could make the case that the Nationals offense was led this afternoon by this guy, Ryan Zimmerman. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation. Don't forget to check out the ShowNation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 6-4. So long from Wrigleyville.
6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base.